Hi friends. Now let us take up the concept number 5. This is sees reader scanf function. Scanf is a very important function because using scanf only we can read data. Reading data means we enter data on the keyboard and our program reads it, means takes it and store in the computer memory. That point you have to understand, carefully understand, because scanf is a very sensitive function, very delicate. You should not use extra spaces and all that. Strictly you have to write. Otherwise you purchase your headache. Why problem comes you do not know. That's why I am explaining very detailedly. Sincerely follow that. Actually, int age, you declared a variable. Already I am not explaining about data types and all that because it is duplication. So int age you are declaring. Because of that, what happened? One memory location is created and its name is age. That means one variable is created. Okay, this is empty. Some garbage value is there, don't bother about it. You treat it as empty. Okay. Now, without storing any value, what is the use? Suppose earlier, if you want to store it, this is one way. Now, using assignment operator, you can initialize it. It is called initialization. Initialization means at the time of declaration only, if you give value, that is called initialization. But very few times only we make initialization, because if you have to develop any interactive program, initialization should not be done. Okay, then what should we do? We have to read from keyboard and fill. Then what happen? Suppose here three students are there, like A, B, C. Three students are there. A says 20, B says 21, C says 22. So same variable you can use it for three. First you read A's age 20. It is filled. Whatever you want to do, you do it. You display that. Thereafter you read B's age. 20 is replaced by 21. Then you can use it. You can display it. Thereafter C's age you can read. Then it will be filled with 22. That is called interactive. Interactive programs we write. Normally we write interactive programs only. Then how to read that? So using scanf function we can read it. Scanf function is like a postman. How it is postman, I am telling you. Actually, earlier I told you, for printf and scanf's sake, you have to use this conversion specifier. Integer, int %d, float %f, and char %c, lowercase. These codes you have to use for printf sake and scanf sake also. So, which type of value you want to read? You want to read integer type value. That's why what you are supposed to, you must write %d. Nothing else. Don't use spaces. Strictly without using spaces and all that. Double quote, percentage symbol, D, immediately double quote. No extra spaces. If you give extra spaces, some problems you have to face. That's why what problems and how you make an experiment. Okay. Now, what we are telling to scanf, you have to read an integer value. So, immediately what information you have to provide? You have to provide address of age. This ampersand symbol, what you understand? Address of age. Actually, for all of them, all the variables, one address is there. That is, what is the address? You don't bother. Actually, in computer memory, this is byte. For every byte, one number is there. That is called address. But what is that number? You need not bother. Every time it changes. It is like a hotel room. Suppose you have taken a room in a hotel. Then one room is allocated. That is 301. Next time, again you have taken a room. Some other room, 375 they allocate. Like that, this is not a permanent address. This time it is 1001. Next time it may be 5003. That's why what is that absolute address, you don't bother. If you want to represent that and all that, what you have to do? The address of age. That code you have to write. Address of, whenever this is there, address of age. Why I call a address? Now, why I called Scanf as a postman? Postman, what you have to provide? You wrote a letter and simply put in the box, never reach the destination. What you have to do? Address you have to provide. Whenever address is properly provided, then it is the postman drafts that letter, the address. So that is the job Scanf do. So when you do this, what happened? You entered 20 on keyboard. Then what happened? This postman takes the 20 value, and in this address it drops because of it is filled with the 20. Okay, you understand that. Address of means is a postman. It drops whatever value you typed, it drops into the address. That point you have to understand. Above that, actually, what user has to enter, how can they know? That's why one prompt statement you have to write. What you write? Enter the age, like prompt statement. What is prompt statement means? You go to bank ATM. When you are using bank ATM, for every step there is a guidance. Enter your PIN, enter your language, enter your amount. Like that, this is prompt statement. So above all Scanf statements, you have to write the prompt statement. Prompt statement, guiding statement. Guiding statement is printf only. Okay, in this manner you have to write. One more example. I don't give explanation. By this you can understand that. Now float, height. As a result of that, what happened? Height, float, the space is created. Then what you have to write? Printf prompt statement I am writing. What is that? Enter the height. This is the prompt statement. Below that, what you have to write? You have to write the scanf statement. Scanf statement. Which code you write? For float, you want to read float value. This you write. Thereafter, ampersand means address of which spelling you have written, HGT. What spelling you have written for variable, same thing you have to write. Okay. As a result of that, now we entered 5.5. Then this postman drops 5.5 here. Okay. Next one more also I write char, grade. I have written. As a result of that, one variable is created. Its name is grade. Its type is char. Now what you have to write? Printf prompt statement you have to write. Printf enter your grade. This is the prompt statement you write. Then scanf statement you write. What you write? Percentage C ampersand grade. Then you entered A, grade A. Then this postman drops here. This is the way scan. Be careful with scanf thing. However, some issues are there. Whenever I am explaining its implementation, I explain. So before that, you understand all these features about scanf.